Hello, Placentia community. It's Eric Holmgren, your ambassador at large with the Placentia Chamber of Commerce. And today we are here in front of the beautiful Bradford House, and I am with Ron and Sean from Dymek Freedom Plumbing. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing great. How are you?
Good, good. I'm glad that you could join us. It's a lovely day, and I'm very interested in learning more about you guys and your business. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, we're a family-owned, veteran-owned business. I've been in the plumbing business since 1972, and we started our company in 1999.
Okay.
And we've grown to 8 service trucks with 8 apprentices, and we have currently 24 employees. And we service all the 3 counties, actually in parts of San Bernardino, so all of Orange County, Los Angeles, Riverside counties, and part of San Bernardino.
Okay.
We're a full-service plumbing contractor and drain cleaning company, and I'm also a sanitation sewer contractor, which is just another way of saying I can excavate in the street where most plumbers can't.
Right.
So we do that too. And we specialize in homeowners insurance.
Okay.
You know, if you come home and you have a leak, you call us, we'll figure out where the leak is and write a report, do some photos, and then you can present it to your homeowner's insurance company and get that taken care of.
Okay, very good. And Sean, what part of this do you fit in the big wheel of the plumbing business here?
I just started with the social media, marketing, and networking, so I'm on board 100% now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. How did you guys meet?
Well,
How long have you guys been together as a
Do you want
plumbing
his story
team?
or my story?
Yours might be more interesting, maybe more honest. I'm not sure.
Well, we were both in the same single parent class at our church.
Okay.
And so I kind of put out the word if the single parent moms needed help, they could on the download call on me. She had a plumbing problem and I went out to fix it, and she insisted on paying, and I didn't want to, so she took me out to dinner and kept having more plumbing problems and more plumbing problems, and it's just like, well, it's just
Say it.
Cheaper to marry her.
Okay, well, good. And it seemed to work now. You guys have been together for how long?
We've been married 20 years.
20 years. Okay, terrific.
Hers, mine, and ours kind of family,
okay.
Kids and grandkids and great grandkids, and we're spread out all over the United States with all of those.
Yeah.
My son works for me, and I just hired on my grandson. So my father was a union plumber for 35 years.
Okay.
So even though he wasn't part of my business, we're a 4th generation plumbing company. And so we have my grandson in our Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling Contractors Association apprenticeship school. He just started his 2nd year, and he was a scholarship winner of the national organization. So we train our apprentices through the apprenticeship program.
Right.
We feel it builds loyalty, and it also gives them the knowledge of code, how to do things properly. And then after they get through the program, then we transition them into a plumbing service field.
Very good.
So,
Is there anything like that's new in the world of plumbing, or is it?
It's all sorts of things. Our tagline is old-fashioned values using today's technology.
Okay.
You think of technology and plumbing. Well, California is pushing towards what they call the electrification of California. They're trying to eliminate, fossil fuel heaters and tankless water heaters and gas-fired water heaters. So the newest technology that they're trying to get everybody to go to is what's called an electric heat pump water heater.
Okay.
So it uses the ambient air around the room to heat the water. Very cost effective that way. It uses very, very little electricity in the heat pump mode.
Right.
And it has an energy efficiency factor of almost 4.
Wow.
Which means for every $1 of energy you would use normally, it's actually saving you $4.
Okay.
And there's huge incentives. I mean, they are more expensive because of the technology and things, but overall, the long term is, it's kind of helping to reduce the carbon footprint.
Sure.
On the state.
Cool.
Reduce carbon emissions. So not for everybody, but for those that want it and need it. We are certified to install those.
Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's the sort of thing that we would think about plumbing, and I'm a historian, and so I'm
Yeah.
thinking, the Romans and this and that. And has it really changed much in 2,000 years? But yeah, it sounds like
Yes.
they've got some new stuff.
Yeah. We have video cameras. We can run down the drains and find, obstructions in the yard and under the
Okay.
house and things like that. And
Interesting.
we have very sensitive electronic leak detection equipment. We can find the small leaks under the slab or in the walls, things like that. That's all part of what we do, and part of the services that homeowners insurance companies hire us to do.
Right.
We have a large base of various homeowners insurance companies that use us, and we then become that person's plumber.
Right.
They figure if their insurance company trusted us, then we're all vetted and our employees are
You
vetted.
bet. Yeah.
So
That's good. Yeah, building that trust.
yeah, and that's what we want. We want repeat business. We want long-term customers. We want our customers to feel that, and they do. They could refer us to their friend, their mom, their grandmother, and know that we're going to go in and we're all vetted, and
Right.
our employees are trained, and it's worked for the last 25 years that I've been in business. So,
Well, good.
it's how we've been growing our business.
Well, good. So it doesn't sound like you've got any problem finding clients necessarily. What is a business problem that you've had or you've been
Yeah.
dealing with?
Well, just the same problem that everybody has. You go to the grocery store, things cost more. You go to the fuel pump, and fuel's more. So we've seen, that rise in inflation and trying to keep our costs down to our customers. So that's probably the biggest challenge. When fuel goes up, then supplies go up because it's all based on transportation.
Right.
So most of the products we have are manufactured in the United States. There are some imports, but it all has to be transported via truck,
Right.
and that causes the increase in cost of goods. So we're trying to keep that and be competitive with our competition.
Right.
So, being on the board of directors with the Plumbing, Heating, Cooling Contractors Association, we talk to other plumbers that are in the same size companies, and our gripes are their gripes. Everybody has the same complaints right now about things like that.
Right.
So
Well, and I imagine that there's not much you can do. You have your fleet of trucks, and you still have to buy petrol and whatever the price is, that you got to deal with it. Yeah.
Keeping them on the road and safe for everybody.
Right. So is it a case where then you're trying to schedule jobs so that way you don't have to
Yeah.
drive quite so much from one spot to
We have a
another?
pretty robust dispatching system that tracks our customer base, and anything that we've done at their home, we photo document most of the things. And so with that, and with our GPS tracking, we have redundant GPS tracking, so the dispatchers can see, where the next job is, where a truck is in relation. So, we don't want to be crisscrossing people, from, let's say, Torrance, South Bay to, Dana Point.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a key.
Okay.
But when emergencies come up and somebody has to have somebody right away, and then you got to go.
Yeah. No, that's good. Well, good. Well, it was fantastic to chat with you and learn a little bit more. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our friends out there in the Placentia universe?
No, we just feel that we're just blessed in our business, and we just think that our country and just all the problems that some people think we have, they're really not problems; they're challenges. And we just look at it as a challenge, not a problem.
There you go. I like that. That's a good mindset.
Yeah. So it's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, good. Well, and that's, I think,
Thanks for
the job of a plumber. You're usually there because there's a problem, and you're there to fix it.
We're here to protect the health of the nation, and we like to say in the drain cleaning business, we're number one in the number two business.
All right. Well, very good.
Thank you,
Well,
Eric.
guys, it was
Thank
so
you.
nice to meet you
Thank you
and
so
learn more
much.
about your business. And until our next episode, everybody, be well.